my name is Elizabeth Blandon. I'm an immigration expert here to tell you about some great news that the Blandon Law team is excited to help you with. Starting in December 2014, there's going to be a new program that will be helping persons from Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras who are currently in the U.S. With this new program, persons from these three countries can bring their children who are currently living abroad to the United States. Children means anyone who is under 21 years of age. The parents who are here in the United States have to be here with lawful status. However, that does not mean that it only applies for legal permanent residents and citizens. Basically, anyone who has a work permit can apply for their children who are abroad. What's important about this is that this is a program that starts December 2014. In November of 2014, there will be a new program implemented due to the administration's executive action giving work permits to millions of people in the United States. Basically, it's either as a refugee through asylum law or with parole. But one thing that's important to know that in addition to bringing the child under 21 from Guatemala, El Salvador, or Honduras, these children may also be able to bring the other parent. So if the father is here and the mother's abroad, not only will the children come, but also the mother. And they will be receiving the same lawful status as the children. Refugees come in based on asylum law. At Blandon Law, that's one of our specialties. Asylum law basically means that the children are afraid to stay at home. And we all know the delicate situation in those three countries right now. The way this program will work is that initially there's going to be an application filed. Blandon Law will help fill out that application, of course, but in addition, we prepare supporting evidence that will back up every statement that's made in that application, explaining why these children deserve to receive refugee status. The next thing that will happen is that there's going to be a pre-screening interview. We will also be helping the children and their parents understand how they should respond to the questions that are likely to be asked at that pre-screening interview. They're likely to be very similar to an interview that takes place here in the United States known as credible fear. Blandon Law team has been doing credible fear interviews for over a decade. The last part of the process will be a formal interview, either at the consulates or the embassies of the United States in either El Salvador, Guatemala, or Honduras. We will also prepare our clients for those interviews. If the case is won and the person receives refugee status, then on the day they enter the United States, they come in as refugees. 1 year later, they get a green card. The importance of a green card can't be stressed enough, because a green card not only allows a person to stay in the United States as long as they wish and to work here legally, but also it's a stepping stone. 5 years later, if that child is at least 18 years of age, they can apply for citizenship. As a U.S. citizen, someone can apply for their parents, for their green cards, or for their siblings. So one child can end up benefiting the entire family. This is just a little quick overview of the new program that is starting for El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras. Much more news will be coming forth in the weeks and months to come, but we do want you to start thinking about how you're going to be bringing over your children and making plans going forward, especially with the new executive action. Here at Blandon Law, we love making immigration goals a success.